the notification that I'm live up and pinned for you guys. And guys, don't swipe on that one. But welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are on a fantastic Ray train today. Hello, Rhonda, and I see Karen in here and Jennifer. Okay, you guys, we're gonna have just like a ton of gens in the chat, and what a fun train this one is, you guys. We're waiting for the raid to come over, but you are on the Blooming with Jen's raid train. I'm Jen with Four Hearts ABCs, and so you guys, today the train conductors put together this really fun theme based off of our names, and so everybody had to pick a different like little section that went along with our names. So just sunshine for the J, or elegant blooms, or nature inspired. I went with elegant blooms. I thought that that was such a good thing for the springtime, you guys. And so that's the theme that I went with today. I do have most of my items in the shop today, so feel free to get in your pre-bids, drop your requests, and then I also do have some random pulls, mostly linens, a few other things that I will be doing towards the end of the show. So check everything out. Of course, I have my bin completely chock full of goodness as well, like always. So feel free to check that out as well. And as soon as our raid comes in, we will jump in, get started on these really fun items. Welcome in, you guys. Let me know, where are you guys watching from? What's the weather like where you are? Are you getting to see some spring? We are in Southern Oregon here. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I'm Jen, one of the wonderful Jens here with Four Hearts ABCs. A huge thank you to Aunt Jen's Charming Collectibles. Thank you so much for bringing your friends over. I'm glad we got to stay in your show and watch that. Yes, there are so many of us Jennifers, Jens, Jennies, Jennas out there. I think we're kind of going to take over the world. Just saying. Okay, you guys. So you are on the Bloomin' with Jen's Raid Train. I have most of my items in the shop. Feel free to get in your pre-bids, your requests, all those things. And then, of course, check out the bin. I have a lot of things in the bin as well. And then I will also be running some random pulls towards the end of the show. Okay, first we got to thank our train conductors before we get rolling, you guys. A huge thank you for putting this all together and wrangling us crazy gens, because we do get a little crazy, y'all. That's going to be Jen's Cottage Charm. And the second gen that's a conductor here is What a Good Deal TX for Texas. A huge thank you to you guys for bringing this all together. You guys were together for about 45 minutes. Then we're going to raid into another wonderful gen. Make sure you bookmark, check out the show notes, take a screenshot, or if you get lost, type in Bloomin' with the Gens. You're going to find us. You're going to find us. Okay, here we go, you guys. Feel free, get in those pre-bids, and we're going to jump into all kinds of fun things today, you guys. I want to say this morning because here in Southern Oregon, where I'm from, it's still morning time for me. But I've had my cup of coffee and I'm good to go this morning. So, okay, this is the first item I'm going to share with you guys. This is a vintage tin. It's in really fantastic condition. Check out those flowers and that color on this tin, you guys. This is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Use it as a riser. Use it as a gift. This would be so fantastic for Mother's Day. add in like a little gift certificate, some chocolates, all the things, this has got it. And this just screams spring. Like, isn't that just gorgeous? I love that blue color. This is a vintage 10. I did see this in like an antique shop. Um, and it was not in as good a condition as this. So this one must have been stored in a really good spot. So thank you guys so much for checking those out. You guys, I do have our train conductors as our mods today. So feel free to drop those requests on down if there's something you want to see. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm doing the right one. Okay, here we go. This is a gravy boat. That's what I'm calling it. You could call it a really large creamer. Up to you completely. But look at those beautiful flowers on there. Now, this is ironstone. It is bloom time, Staffordshire. Ironstone. There's your marking right there. How pretty is this, you guys? I love the little like scallop detail on there. This is gorgeous. This is so pretty. And no call outs on this one at all. It's in fantastic condition. This is running. Thank you so much for being with us today as we're blooming and loving springtime. I don't know though, you guys, because my allergies were not loving springtime, y'all. Like anybody else suffering from allergies? Thank you so much for looking at that. I went up north about 3 hours up north here to take my daughter prom dress shopping. And oh my goodness, y'all, my allergies were just like kicking in like no one's business. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. This one here. Okay, I'm knocking stuff over. So I'm trying to set it down. There we go. Get out of the way. Okay. So this one here, let's see. I did this one instead. This one does not have the butterfly on the side. So here is this. This was the pick of the conductors for their favorites out of my shop today. It is a really nice wooden bowl. I did add some wax on there just to kind of richen it up. Added on this transfer. It's gorgeous, you guys. This is like normal dinner plate size. And what I saw this as was, wouldn't this be amazing on a plate wall? Add that richness in, put this in the back of your hutch, add some beautiful things on it. I love this. This is like spring. It could go into summer. There's so many things you could do. Here we go. Perfect for a cloche if you wanted to add a cloche onto this. You could also take it, here we go. You add yourself like a really pretty doily on there, something else, and then you add your cloche. Like, there's so many good things, you guys. So many good things you can do with a plate like this. They're amazing. I'm going to run this one. Like I said, I just love the wood tone and how warm and beautiful it is. So here we go. That one's running. If anyone needs one of these, just a really good wood plate with that flower on there. If you didn't like the flower, you guys, you probably could heat that up and take that off. So thank you so much for looking at that. I appreciate you. And here we go. Just going to check the pre-bids. Okay. We do have one pre-bid in here. So let's run that real fast. And this is for this little Boyd's bear, you guys. Look at her with her little springtime flower up on there. So this is Camilla, and she is a new old stock Boyd's bear. And there is her original tags. And she does have posable arms and legs. She's just a little one. She's not super big. So there she is, all ready to go. And let's run her, you guys. Let's run her. There we go, Karen. Thank you so much for your pre-bid, my friend. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned, you guys. So at 2 o'clock, we're gonna be raiding into Jen's Soulful Finds. This one's coming to you, Karen, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, let's see. Let's stick her right there. We're gonna be going into Jen's Soulful Finds, my friends. So stick around on the train and make sure you check out what we got going on because we're all trying to bring you all the best. Okay, here we go. Here's the next item that I wanted to bring to you guys. Um, Thinking of Bloomin', here we go. This one I actually upcycled myself. This is a metal tin holder. I don't know if it had if it was for recipes or maybe an address holder. I decided it needed to be for seeds, y'all. So I added on this little bracket here, painted, distressed, waxed, all the things, gave it that crackle look, added on a really pretty botanical look up on the top here, ready to go. You could collect your seeds in here from year to year. I know my mom does that. You could just have your seed packets in there. You could also fill this full of, put something in there and make it a gift box as well. Just lots of options with this one. And if you win the bid on this one, I will be adding in a couple of seed packets to go with it. So you get the whole thing here with the seed packets and the metal box, and your seeds are going to keep really well in there. So thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here with us. Thanks for looking at that. And let's see what else is on the list of items to share with you guys. I am watching the comments, so if you guys have requests, let me know and I'd be happy to pull that up and share it with you. Okay, and no obligation either if you just want to see something a little closer. This one here is a hobbyist piece, and I thought this fit the theme really, really well. Welcome in, you guys. So look at how pretty that is. And the back is it's got somebody's signature and 1982 on this. I love the scalloped edge, so I thought that was so pretty. And perfect for a plate wall or use it. I mean, you could put a cloche on this. There's so many things you could do. There you go. Thank you so much. And y'all, I would love it if you would bookmark my upcoming shows. I always have a lot going on here at Four Hearts ABCs, and would love to have you come back and join me for another show down the road. Thank you for looking at that one. Okay, here we go. These are so fun. Let's do this one here. I think these are so sweet. So I have two of these available. And these are made in California. There we go. There's the maker's mark on there. But look at how sweet this is. So I called this a little like fruit bowl because it is small, a little smaller bowl. It could be a trinket bowl. You could do so many fun things with this one. So I'm going to run it. I do have two of these available. There we go. So this one is running. Thank you again. What a good deal, Texas and Jen's Cottage Charm for putting this together and bringing all of us crazy Jens together. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for looking at that. Here we go. Speaking of putting things together, how about putting together like a beautiful plate wall? This piece here would be so fantastic for that. This is a Lenox plate. I would call this like a salad plate for size, but look at how pretty that etching is. And then there is the back. This one is so pretty. So let's go ahead and run this. Thank you so much. Isn't that a good one? Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And who doesn't like Linux? You know what I'm saying? Like they just have such great pieces. Thank you for looking. I appreciate you. That one back on over there. Well, hello. You guys follow my mod down there, Little Miss Crafty. She is an awesome seller on this platform. Okay, here we go. She's not a Gen though, so she couldn't be included in today's train, but she is awesome. Yes, happy Monday. Okay, you guys, look at this. This is called Maytime, and it's just a great creamer. It's by Syracuse, China. I think it's ironstone, but I'm not going to say that for sure, but I think that's possible. But look at how pretty that pattern is. Like, it's gorgeous. This one would be so good. You could put, flowers out of there. Thank you so much for your bid. You put flowers out of there. I mean, it's not a tiny creamer by any means. It's got some stuff to it. Thank you so much. And that was your first purchase with us. We are so lucky to have you. You guys drop your favorite emoji for our new friend. I appreciate you. There we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, here we go to our next item. Thank you guys for your emojis. I appreciate it. Okay, you guys, look at this beauty. Now, if you look like this, like it does look like a flower, right? Perfect on there, but it does have like a rose and flower detail here. It does not come apart. It is, a sealed piece. I would say this is at least silver plated. I don't know. There's not really any markings on it. I love the patina on it though. Like it's good. I don't clean my silver. But you guys, think about this. You could fill it full of water and then put some seed down in here and put it outside because this does do pretty good outside. And the birds could come. Oh my goodness. Or the squirrels. I mean, so you guys, I live in the woods, so I like the idea that the birds would come, but most likely I would get the squirrels to come more than the birds. But this is such a good piece. It's just classic. It's not going to go bad, and it's got so much potential, so much potential. So thank you so much for looking at that. I appreciate it. And here we go. Okay, I'm gonna run a couple of my butter pats, y'all. I have a lot of different options. I'm just going to run a couple of options at a time, just so I don't just do nothing but butter pats. But I have 3 of these available, and they're all in pretty much the same condition. They are marked Germany on the back, and then they have this really pretty purple design on them. So I have 3 of these available. And so I'm going to run these. If anyone needs butter pats with beautiful purple flower design on them. Again, stamped on the back, Germany. Just gorgeous. I'm going to say, huh? That might be ironstone, y'all. I don't know. Sounds like it. So thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, this one. Okay, so I am originally from Arizona, and this piece really made me think of, where I'm from. Um, this one's really cool. So this is a Mexico terracotta pot or pitcher. Okay, and it also comes with two cups. There's a carrot in this one. Hold on, y'all. I could give you a carrot if you really wanted it. There's this cup that looks like a flower. This one's just round. And then we also have the 2 saucers or plates that go with it. One is got the pinched corners, so it's a little more flowery. and then the other one is just round. So you're going to get all 5 pieces. There are no call outs. It's in great condition. This could be like a Mother's Day gift. Perfect to sit out for the summer. So here we go. This one is running right now. If anyone needs a terracotta, now you're thirsty, right? Like I see like lemonade or sweet tea or something really awesome being put in this one. So thank you so much for looking at that. I appreciate you. All right, you guys, did you guys notice my hat? Since we're blooming today, I put on my new hat, you guys. This is from a new friend of mine here on Whatnot, and that is Old Made New Creations. She personalizes and lets you build your own hats. How cool is that? So, you guys check her out, okay? This one, you guys, there's a little bit of blooms going on here, a little bit of blooms, but isn't this just sunshiny and fun? So I've got this faux fruit in here. Look at how good that faux fruit is. Oh my gosh, try to say that 5 times fast. It is a Mr. Peanuts vintage jar there, and the seal is still pretty good. So there we go. I know the strawberries, I don't know. It's so good. I love this one. When I put it together, I was like, "Oh, do I want to sell it? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm gonna do it." So there we go. This one's running. If anybody needs something like this in their world, welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. You're on Raiden or see, I almost said Raiden with the Gens because that's what it was last month. Bloomin' with the Gens. Ray Train, you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Okay, I think we're on to the random pulls, you guys. I'm kind of excited about this because I went around grabbing all kinds of goodies to share with you guys. And if you guys see anything in the shop that you still want to take a look at, let me know. I'd be happy to do that. I do have like some doilies and stuff in there. But we're gonna run some randoms. I do have quite a bit to share with you. If I can find my button, there it is. Okay, let me do some editing because I want to make sure that everybody's weight is right on their items and the price is what I think you guys should be doing here. Okay, so here we go. We've got a bell, y'all. Let me just weigh it, make sure I'm doing it right for y'all. Okay, I'm going to let you guys look at this while I make my edit. And let's see. Gonna have to wrap this one up, y'all, so it doesn't break and it gets to you guys in good condition. So, okay, look at how cute this is. So, mothers make the world a beautiful place. How sweet. It's got that little bell going on, and let me see. It is genuine porcelain, and it is made by American Greetings. Is that like a Hallmark thing? I don't know. Made in Japan. There you go. Really pretty. It's a little dusty, but other than that, it's in really good condition. How sweet would this be for the upcoming Mother's Day? Of course, y'all. Of course. So here we go. Let's get it running for you. And there we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. I don't know. I like a bell for the idea that like I'll ring the bell when I'm sick and I have like laryngitis or something going on and need my kiddos to come and do something for me. I'll ring a bell for them. I also really like a bell if I just want coffee and I can't get somebody's attention, you know? Yeah, I'm one of those moms. I'm like, get in here and help your mom out. Okay. So here we go. This one is like a little trinket dish. Look at how cute this is. It looks to be a like a hobbyist piece, y'all. It is by Kathy, it looks like, from 97. Kathy from 97. It's a little like etched in there just slightly. But here is that top. How pretty is that? And then there you go. So it looks like an iris flower to me on the front. Just a little thing, super cute. Perfect little trinket dish. See if I can show it to you without the glare, y'all. There we go. So this one is running if anyone is interested in that. I don't know if that's like painted on there, if that's a transfer. I don't know, but it's in really great condition, you guys. No call outs on this one. Thank you so much for looking at that. I appreciate you. Okay, here we go. Let's see. How about we do a couple of linens? And so I'm going to drop down. Let me drop down the weight on this because we don't want to have you guys paying an exorbitant amount for a linen on shipping here. Okay, there we go. Okay, you guys, look at this. I did not wash these, okay? These have not been washed. So if it has any kind of staining, they are in vintage condition, okay? Vintage condition. But this is like a, I would say a table runner, a dresser scarf. But look at how pretty those tulips are on this. Both sides have those on there. It's got this great like crocheted edging on it. Yeah, these are in great condition. I don't see really any call outs on this, so we're gonna run it. Here we go. And it is running now. There we go. You guys, we got about another 20 minutes together, and then we're gonna be raiding into our next friend, Jen's Soulful Finds. So here's the table or dresser scarf. Thank you so much for looking at that one. Okay. And here we go. You guys, this one is a tablecloth. Again, vintage condition. Here is one of the corners. All four corners are the same. Let me see. There might be, no, I think it does have like maybe some vintage like water staining or something, but I don't know because I haven't washed these up, you guys. So, but there's the lace on the edge. All four corners are the same. It is a square, and there we go. Let's get this running. And let me see if I can get you somewhat of a measurement. It's about a yard. It's about a yard, y'all. About 3 feet in square. So there we go. How sweet is that? I love it when I find pieces like this that you know someone put a lot of time and effort in. Hello, my friends. Bumblebee Corner, House of Four Roses. How are you guys? How are you? You are on the Bloomin' with the Jens. And we are all the Jennifers, Jens, Jennies, Jennas. We're taking over Whatnot today. Okay, look at this beauty, you guys. How pretty is this? I just got this when I went up prom dress shopping with my daughter. Look at how pretty. Somebody did like an amazing job. I taught myself how to make a granny square, but I can't do something like this, y'all. How pretty, right? Just coming out of a crock. So many good things you could do with this. I'm going to run it for you guys because it's gorgeous. I am going to drop the weight just a little bit because I think I could ship this to you just a smidge less. Oh, I know, Marie. I'm excited for you to be able to see my face, you know. Um, there we go, you guys. This one is running, and I love this. I think these are so cool. So very cool. Thank you so much for looking at that. Okay, let's switch gears real quick and we'll run another set of the butter pats. You guys, you get one on these, and so these, I have 3 of these. These also are from Germany. Here is that back on that, and then all 3 of them look like this with the little rose on there. How pretty is that? So little butter pats. You get one on these. And here they go, you guys. There we go. So you get one of these pretty butter pats. Let's see if I can do the little test to see. I don't know, y'all. You guys determine if that may very well be. Well, hello, Hat Jennifer. How are you, my friend? How are you? You're coming on later today. I know. So excited for that. Okay, you guys. This piece, this piece here is 15 minutes. Yes. This is actually from a family friend. Her daughter was a really dear, sweet person and passed away a few years ago. And she's finally letting go of some of her items and passed this on to me to pass on to you guys. So look at how sweet this is. So I don't know what kind of metal it is, but it's a metal little trinket. It's got some patina and age to it. So there we go. I'll run this one for you guys. The little rose trinket dish. There we go. Well, hello, my friend. Okay, you guys, you see my friend there? Old Made New Creations. That's who made my hat, y'all. That's who made my hat. So you guys bookmark her. Give her a follow because she makes some really cool things and she lets you pick it all out. And it's a lot of fun. Yes, I know. I love this hat. It's so cute. And blooming with the gens. I got to wear my blooming hat, right? Okay, let's see. What else do we have for you guys? Let's do another little trinket dish. This one's really cool. Again, from that same sweet family. This one feels like it's stone. I can't say for sure if it is or not, but it feels like it's stone. So, okay. So here it is. It's got that like inlay. It almost looks like mother of pearl, could be. And then there's the inside. I don't know anything about it, but it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. So there you go. Little trinket dish, super cute. Great for Mother's Day, I think. Or you put it next to the sink, you put your rings in there, and you can kind of put the lid on there, and that way nothing gets splashed onto them. Keeps them nice and clean. Super cute. Little trinket dish. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you guys looking at that. Here we go. Let's run on down and do another vintage linen. This one, you guys, it's got the tape around the edging to kind of keep it from fraying. Some of the tape has slipped off, but here we go. Look at this cute design, you guys. It's got those ABCs on there, but I brought it in because we've got the birds with the blooms right there. Perfect, ready to go in a frame. Put it on a pillow. So many things you can do with this. It is just perfectly ready to be updated into something else. So here we go. We're going to run this one. There we go. That one is running. If anyone needs this, I would say, oh, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. It might be cross stitch. Just a very fine threaded cross stitch. It's not like super thick to be needlepoint, but I don't know. Y'all, what do you guys think? Give me your opinion. Is that cross stitch? It might be cross stitch. Okay. Thank you for looking at it. I appreciate you. And let's see. I have this one and this. Oh, wait. Oh, come back. Okay. This one I would say is for a small, like, dresser scarf or a small runner. It's got those pretty flowers. And then there's your lace siding on those. So here we go. Let's run this one. And that one is running. Welcome in. Thank you guys so much for joining us. You are on the Bloomin' with the Jens. The Jens of Whatnot are taking over today, showing you all of our pretty nature-inspired, beautiful blooming items. Thank you for looking at that one. This one, you guys, someone on here today said they love an apron. Did I hear that right? I happen to have an apron, and it happens to have pretty flowers on it. Here we go. So this is just a waisted apron. It just has one pocket here, which I think if you're hanging this on a peg rack, you could just put something fun in that pocket to display. But here are your pretty flowers on there. No real call outs on this that I can see. And here we go. Let's run it. There we go. That one is running. We've got about 10 minutes left together, you guys. I would love a bookmark on my upcoming shows. We are going to start pre-selling our bingo cards for my bingo show, which is actually going to be moved probably to towards the end of May, just so we can get those cards pre-bought and get everybody excited and ready to play bingo with us. Okay, here we go. This is the last linen I have, but the colors on this are so good, you guys. This is so good. I'm going to drop down the weight on this one, and then I will run it for you. And you guys, I'm going to check some pre-bids here in just a second. So if you see something you want me to, or that you want to get your hands on, make sure you get your pre-bids in or drop your requests. That would be fine as well. A request does not obligate you. It just means that you want to see it up a little closer. This one's running, you guys, if anyone needs this one. Just really pretty. I really like the colors on this one. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for looking at that. Okay, here we go. And let's get another one of my butter pats up and showing to you guys. Okay, this is going to, oh, let's do these. These ones are really pretty. These have no markings on the back, but look at how pretty that is. And they're both the same, so it's a you get one on those. But I love like the detail, the slight detail on there. And then I'm going to do the test. Then you can make your determination on if that's ironstone or not. But a very beautiful butter pat. Here we go. That is running. Thank you so much. You know what? I do a little bit of junk journaling. Make sure you bookmark May 8th. We are going to be doing a raid train, and it is build a book raid train. And there might be some junk journaling in there, my friend. So I do love some good old ephemera, and it's not the easiest for me to come across here in Southern Oregon, but I try to come up with what I can. That's for sure. Okay, let's run another one of our conductor's favorites. And That's going to be the wooden bowl. So here we go. Beautiful wood tone on there. I did add on transferred flowers, and then I added some wax just to bring back out the richness and beauty of this. It is a slight um, depth, so it's more like a bowl, but it's not like super deep. Isn't it pretty? Okay, and then again, the size is great. You can still fit like one of these big, these nice cloche tops on top. Put a doily on it. Or you guys, this would be great by your door. Drop your keys in there, all the things. So here we go. Let's run this one. But I love the rich color. The flowers I put on there, I tried to think of, spring, but spring that could go into summer as well. Put some lemons in this with some blueberries. Oh my goodness, you guys. Hey, Petals Pickets, how are you, my friend? Thank you so very much. I appreciate you guys looking at that one. And here we go. You guys, we have about 6 minutes. So if there is something you want to see, make sure you let us know. We have a couple of mods in here watching and checking out your guys' requests. Okay, let me just change up my random pool here. And then I'm going to show you guys this beauty. This is an upcycle by me. This is a really fun, I'd say like 3/4 of an inch wood cutting board. I painted it. I added this beautiful design on there and then sealed it all in. You guys, this is for decor purposes only. I would not cut on this, but what a great backdrop. Put this together with a vignette. Give it as a gift. So many good things on this one. And the green color is amazing. I know. And you guys, put this out for your spring, summer, and then as you're going into fall, turn it over. Put this with some fall colors and then put it with your Christmas colors. This run really could be left out year round. I love this. So let's run it. Here we go. And this one is running, my friends. This one is running. And here for size reference, and then there's my hand. It's not super big, but it's not a tiny little thing either. So, and like I said, I think it's about 3/4 of an inch. Thank you so much for looking at that one. I appreciate it. And yes, we have just about 4 minutes left, you guys. And feel free to check out my bin, you guys. I have quite a bit in the bin. I always load up my bin and try to bring you guys some fun things you can add into your box. I love this ironstone piece. I already showed the gravy boat, but this one is the sugar bowl. It does not have a lid, but there's the marking on the back here, ironstone. No chips or cracks on this, in great condition. I just love the colors on there. Put this with your patriotic, you guys. It's not like overly patriotic, but you add red, white, and blue to this, and you're instantly going to be getting... I know, you put some greenery in there. I mean, there's just so much this could do. It's just gorgeous. I love this pattern. And it's just so pretty, you guys. So pretty. Thank you so much for looking at that. I appreciate you. And it's hard to believe we're almost at the end, y'all. We're almost to the end of our time together. And I'm going to share with you guys some linens that I did not make these. These are not vintage. These are vintage inspired, you guys. Vintage inspired, but who doesn't love a good doily, y'all? Right? There's this really cute little old lady local to me, And this is how she makes her little extra money. So I love to support her. And normally when we find vintage doilies, we find them in like creams and whites. You don't find them in these really fun spring colors. And so I thought I would grab them. I'd bring them to you. So I have this one here. It's like that aqua color. So these are brand new, never been used. Here's a purple. Let's see. We've got blue and white. I'll run it and then you guys, I'll keep showing them to you. But these are great, you guys, under a vase, um, coming out of a crock, in a over a book stack. We also have, I mean, you could do them under a lamp. Here's like a, this is like a salmon color, I would say. Like salmon and white. Here's pink, pink. We have another purple and white. And then this one is blues and whites. I'm going to run it one more time. If you saw something that you loved and you got to get your hands on, we'll run it one more time. And then we're going to get ready to raid, you guys, into our next wonderful gen. I thank you guys so much for being with us. You are amazing. And all the gens here are super fantastic and fun. You're going to love all the things that you see today. Stay on the train. Again, a huge thank you to our train conductors today that wrangled all of us crazy gens together. That's going to be the Jen's Cottage charm. And what a good deal, TX for Texas. And a huge thank you to my mod, Little Miss Crafty, you guys. She sticks by my side and helps me out so much all the time. Let's get our raid ready. Let's go see our friend. We're going to go see Jen's Soulful Finds. Let's find her. And you guys stay on the train. If for some reason you get booted off, just search for us in the search bar and I'm sure you're going to find us. Thank you guys so much. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.